Congratulations.
Thanks.
That honestly is the most fun trailer I've seen in the decade, if that's okay. Yeah, that's me, and I want to have fun. So, सबसे पहले I want to ask you a personal question, if that's okay, AP.
Sure.
Which is, when can I raid Bay's closet?
Never.
Thank you so much. But jokes aside, I want to ask you how. Okay, tell us everything about getting into the skin of the character and becoming Bay.
It was actually a lot of fun. It was actually my most fun character, but also my most challenging at the same time. It's the first time that I'm doing a long format series, and the advantage of that is that you get to go so into every character. You know, with films, you only have a couple of scenes. You can't really, build up a backstory that much, but with a long format, you get to do that. And I really have Karan and Colin to thank for this one. They're the OG base for me. Everything that I've done in the show is thanks to them, and the whole team, the cast. I'm only reacting to everything they're doing. The crew, the dialogues, the way it's written. It was just so much fun. It was a lot of fun.
It looked like you were having a blast, and becoming Bay should have been so much fun. But I do want to ask you, in the trailer, there was something that you were doing. It looked like you were manifesting, right? It's like the Bay mantra. So I think a lot of us can do with a little bit of Bay in our lives. So if you would please take me through that mantra, it would be amazing.
Okay. Let's do this one again. मैं हूँ awesome.
मैं हूँ awesome.
मैं हूँ flawsome.
मैं हूँ flawsome.
I'm here to slay.
I'm here to slay.
Chalo, let's seize the day.
Chalo, let's seize the day. Okay, we're all gonna do it together. Okay, are you ready?
I promise you'll feel better after.
Komal, I want you to do this with me. Okay?
सारे parts को सबसे loudly बोलना है ये, ठीक है?
हमारे बात बोलिए, AP after you, we'll all repeat.
Okay. मैं हूँ awesome.
मैं हूँ awesome.
मैं हूँ flawsome.
मैं हूँ awesome.
I'm here to slay.
I'm here to slay.
Chalo, it's time to seize the day.
Chalo, it's time to seize the day.
We're going to do this every morning. This is amazing.
It helps. It helps.
I feel better already. Thank you. Thank you for that. And now, of course, as you mentioned, your friends who were with you on this show, and they're all sitting right here. So can we please invite on the stage हमारी मजेदार cast, Gur Fateh Pirzada. Lovely show of strength, and it's so nice of everyone to be thoughtful and have everybody on the stage. So can we please give him a round of applause? Call me Bay. And I know all of you have lots of questions, but before that, please allow me, Karan, I'm going to start with you. You know, some time ago we spoke about characters and how audiences fall in love with all of those characters that you created. And I'm going to name a couple of them because they're part of my life. Whether it's Rahul, whether it's Anjali, whether it's Pooh, for example, whether it's Rocky, most recently. Do you think Bay is going to join that illustrious list?
I think, if I had to say it, I would say that it's been 23 years to Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gham. So I think if Rohan Raichand and Pooja Raichand would have had to have a baby girl, she would be Bay. She would be Bay, and those characters, right? Not referring to anyone's age in the moment. I'm just talking because Bay really is a glorious Gen Z 2.0 derivative of Pooh. So she is really like where Pooh ends, Bay takes off. So that's the best way that I can describe, because even when you saw the character of Pooh, it started with all the fun and games, and then of course she contributes to the emotional gravitas of the ongoings in Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gham. Similarly, while you might look at the show and have an outer perspective that it's fun and it's cool and it's hip and it's fashionable, but it's saying a lot. And I think full credit to Ishita Moitra, who is the creator of the show. along with her glorious team, both Rohit and Selena, who have given all the fun, the needed and required gravitas.
What a trailer. I think it's so sharp, and if that was that sharp in the trailer, I can't wait for the show. Thank you, Karan, for talking to me. Let's take this to Colin. Colin? They were right when they said that process should have had you. Okay, so congratulations. It's so special.
Thank you.
I do want to ask you, you can't tell us much, but tell me one thing that's outside of this trailer that nobody knows.
I can tell you one thing that you know that nobody else knows is that Rohini has done a small cameo in the show. So she's actually there, and your voice at least, as Ro talks. But you know, like Karan sir said, the trailer is fun and hip and fashionable and speaks of Bay's journey. But आपने देखा होगा कि ट्रेलर के एक पॉइंट पे she becomes a journalist. And असली स्टोरी वहाँ से शुरू होती है. What she does in her own way and the dhamaka that she creates in.
I think it's very different from anything that I've done, and it was fun. It was exactly what I needed at that time, and I can see the fruit coming out, and it's really great. And I hope everyone else likes it too.
Yeah, I'm going to take skincare tips from you later to ask you how that shine happens on stage. But for right now, I'll let that
Was
pass.
that a flirting comment? Ooh. You're really taking the opening affirmation seriously. I'm awesome. You're really seizing the day.
Dude, this is my moment. Thank you for that. All right, no, I just can't believe you sit here, Karan, and you look at that and you can't.
I'm here just to pep things up. I got paid for that.
All right, I'm going to take this to Ananya. Ananya, recently you said somewhere that there are shades of Clueless, which is one of our favorite films ever, Schitt's Creek, and even some Nancy Drew and Bay. You want to tell us a little bit more about that?
I think what I meant by that is it's an amalgamation of all these like chick flick kind of movies that I loved growing up. There was obviously, you know, Pooh is iconic. I literally dressed up as Pooh 2 years ago. Like even now at 23, I'm dressing up like Pooh. I have like all her quotes on my mirror and everything, so she's really left a print on me. And it's like a mix of Schitt's Creek, Clueless, Aisha, Nancy, Drew, all these fun shows that I don't think, you know, we're really getting to watch right now. It's the kind of show that I love to watch. It's very light, it's young adult, it's happy, it's fun. And even though Bay has a bit of all of these characters, she's like fully her own person. I don't even know how to describe her. Like people are describe Bay, and I'm just like, I just do this. Like I don't have words. She just is all actions and she's all heart and she's a lot of fun. So I hope people love her as much as I did.
No, I absolutely love it because there's a point where I'm like, where does Ananya stop and where does B start in all those good ways? So congratulations on that. Vihan, hi. Thanks for joining us today. So I'm just guessing that you're a bass bow in the series.
Yes.
Lucky man,
Thank you.
rich man.
Yes.
What else can you tell us?
He's a very self-assured, confident, wealthy guy from Delhi. They are said to be, they are married and they are going through life together. And then as a lot of people experience in their own lives, there's a difference in people and they encounter resistance and there is a certain lack of maybe attention that is given to the other person. And then we explore how that unfolds. And for me, I just really enjoyed playing it because he's a very self-assured, confident, commanding sort of person. I played more endearing and sweeter sort of people before, so I just was really excited when I read this character and Colin was talking to me about it as well.
Thank you so much for joining us today and congratulations. I'm going to take this to Niharika. I hope you have a mic with you. Niharika, we've seen you in the theatre. You've been fantastic. And I remember you playing a journalist in Patal Lok. So, you know, just took me back to that for a second.
Are you saying I'm being typecast, Rohini?
Not at all.
You're right.
You're absolutely. I have a feeling that these two journals are completely different. I mean,
Absolutely, yeah.
How?
I mean, Patal Lok is a more like gritty universe, Amazon Prime, and like there's crime. It's like really dramatic, and this is a dramatic Kejo universe. So it's like Sara Matthews and Tamara Pawar are on completely different fields, doing very different things. I think for Sara Matthews, being a journalist was front and center to her identity. And I'm really excited for people to watch this because there's so much more that Tamara is sort of experiencing, and Bay introduces her to like a completely new world. And I think her trajectory is more than just being a journalist. It's like a fun journey, I won't say much more.
Yeah, and we saw you reprimanding her for dropping something on that
Yeah,
cushion.
she also has a little bit of like OCD and all of that,
Nice.
which she's dealing with, you know,
Nice.
with mental health
Yeah,
issues.
at that point you reminded me of my mother. Thank you so much. Call my mom. All right, so this next one.
Having fun. We're not seeing so many shows, either we're seeing murder and crime, and I mean, which everyone loves it, but also fun shows and a lot of romance, which is the core strength of Dharma. So that was the starting point, but also it talks about very serious issues, but not in a serious way, which is not there in the trailer. People will discover. I think Bay is doing to journalism what most journalists are not doing right now. I know it's a serious statement, but you will see as you see the show what I'm talking about, and thanks to the writers, and Nishita, Rohit, Samina, and then Colin taking it over, and from the Amazon team, Prerna, Aparna, Nikhil, we have got a full support to go the route that we picked up. So there's more to Bay that we are watching, but this is a fun show also, but there's much more to it, I'd say.
Well, thank you so much. Get us in with the fun and then slam us with the emotions. So Dharma, guys. So Dharma. Thank you. All right, I'm going to take this to Lisa. Lisa, I remember that post you put up. It was so emotional about how you got a chance to actually.
That's
get
just
this.
me all the time.
Yeah, your acting debut. How does, do you want to tell us about it in case we missed it?
Yeah. So this is my first on screen as an actor. And I think it's just really humbling to have debuted on a series from Karan and Prime combined. These are like dream come true moments, I think, for many of us sitting on stage who get to work in these spaces. But for me, coming from the other side of the world and ending up in a space like this is just absolutely unheard of in my own head. So dream big, because it might all just work out. So it's been amazing, I think. I have to say the biggest thank you to Colin for being the first long format director I've had, and he just really made it a very pleasant and easy experience for me. And really have to say thanks to Ananya because she remembered all of our lines for us. So every time anyone forgot, she would jump in and tell us what our line was.
So amazing. Thank you so much for sharing that. Nikhil, I'm going to take this with you. Yeah, thank you. I hope you have a mic with you. Who said when you forgot lines, it was Ananya to the rescue. Do you have one such nugget that you'd like to share with us?
I think this show made me realize that I'm a funny guy. Yeah.
Okay.
Initially it was me and my mom who realized it, and now I think it's more of a self-realization that I am a funny guy. So I think, and everybody on the set discovered that stand-up comedy within themselves, because we were just cracking jokes all the time, and I don't think there was any sad moment on the set ever. There are times where you're shooting for a show and you want to go back home and maybe not come back the next day. This show wasn't that. We were waiting to come back every single day. I still remember I'm still having withdrawals that the show got over. I genuinely can't wait for season 2 to start already.
Love it. You just called it. Well done. Pressure. Season 2 has to happen. Okay, guys? But thank you everybody for answering all my questions. I'm super curious about the show and I can't wait for it to drop on the 6th of September. But for right now, mics will magically appear to you. If you have a question, don't forget to direct your question to somebody first. And the first time ever, if I talk about.
My dad and me, we share a car sometimes, so when he takes the car away, then I go to my Kathak class and stuff in a rickshaw. I know that there are no seatbelts in a rickshaw. So recently only I sat in a rickshaw, I think like a month or something ago. The first time I must have sat was like in school, like when I was like 10 or 12 or something.
Oh wow, that's interesting. Now we also know that there is no seatbelt in a rickshaw. Well, thank you so much, Ananya. My next question goes to you, Gurfateh. So we have seen you in different characters. How this character would be different and how were you approached for this one?
Thank you for the question. I think it is different because I'm not necessarily, but that's been the public opinion that I've played very dark and like negative characters. But I mean, we try to be the good guy, and I think this is my attempt at being the good guy and like happy and positive. So I hope that comes across. And yeah, I hope to do much more positive characters in life and not just be the bad guy.
Thank you, Namita, and thank you, Gurfateh and Ananya. Could you have
What similarities do you find in your real self and on your real self?
So with Prince, I do relate a lot, a little too much. Prince is a guy who makes people happy. He does things for people so that they have a comfortable life. He's a people's person, and I think I am like that. And he's a proper Delhi guy, which is me to the core. He likes to go to the gym. He's a techie, which is also me. And I just had fun amplifying every trait in me that was about Prince. So yeah, I really enjoyed the character.
Also, the girls and the pad that they occupy and basically that madhouse where it becomes. I hope I'm not giving too much away, but I think the friendship between the girls is something that's really sweet, and I think Colin has really nicely tapped into that and allowed a lot of our natural chemistry to get into the show. And so I'm excited for the audience to see that.
Thank you.
ये जो OTT चैनल्स हैं उनमें हर तरह का कंटेंट चलते हैं. अभी मेरे एक साथी ने पूछा कि इंटरनेशनली इसको किस तरह से हम पोर्ट्रे करेंगे आगे, तो उसी पर मेरा ये सवाल है कि जो कंटेंट की अगर हम बात करें तो पंचायत या फिर मिर्ज़ापुर इस तरह की चीज़ें भी हमारे देश में काफ़ी पसंद की जाती हैं. तो उस बेस पे अगर हम बात करें तो जैसे ये जर्नलिस्ट बनेगी तो क्या हमें उस तरह का चीज़ भी मिलेगी, धारदार जर्नलिज्म या उस तरह की बातें हमारे को मिलेगी आपके शो के थ्रू?
देखिए, आई थिंक जो बे का जो सफ़र है और जिस तरह वो पेश आती है, स्पेशली क्लोजिंग एक्ट्स में टुवर्ड्स द एंड, और जब आप ये शो को, जैसे मैंने पहले ही कहा था कि जब आप शो को दूर की नज़र से अगर देखो तो ऐसा लगता है कि एंटरटेनिंग है, ग्लॉसी ग्लैमरस शो है, लेकिन काफ़ी मज़ेदार चीज़ें होती हैं शो में इस कैरेक्टर द्वारा. और मैं ये नहीं कहूँगा कि ये कोई टेक्स्ट बुक ऑन जर्नलिज्म वाली कोई शो है, बस ज़रूर ये कहूँगा कि जो शो की जो पॉलिटिक्स है, जो वो हम कहना चाहते हैं, जो कम्युनिकेशन है वो बहुत सही है. और ये देश विदेश हर कोई रिलेट कर पाएगा. मुझे लगता है जो मुद्दा है शो का, फाइनली जो मुद्दा खुलता है, तो वो मुद्दा आई थिंक हर कोई रिलेट कर पाएगा, चाहे वो हमारे देश के हो या विदेश के हो. तो आई डेफिनेटली थिंक इट्स अ शो विद एब्सोल्युटली यूनिवर्सल अपील एंड विद अ मैसेज.
Thank you, Phil. With my two friends and co-composers, Ruel and Joash Benedict, who are here, and they're excellent. They've done the background score as well for the series. Very, very hardworking, incredible people. And I have a song that comes in at a very pivotal moment of the show, which I can't tell you right now. But I think we all really love singing it. So once you hear it, you can join.
दिल तेरा है, देखो जरा अगर नींदो तो ख्वाब मेरा, सोनी सहर तो शाम मेरा, तू ना हो तो क्या काम मेरा, तू ही बता. तेरी जो यादें सताए अपनाए, तेरी जो यादें तेरे बिना मैं.
And that is the perception that takes over what the emotional gravitas of the show is, right? So, was there something specific that you made sure as the director and you, Ananya, as the actor, to never veer into that territory too much so that doesn't become the holding emotion?
I think they're very interesting characters, so I don't think that the perception or we're trying to sort of project a character as being blonde, but I think there is a slight like wink and nudge at privilege, and having someone who's grown up in a so-called bubble. How does she, when she has to face the harsh reality, not even the harsh reality, the reality of the world, her first job, she's grown up in complete luxury. What does it mean to actually come to Bombay and hustle? I think it's an emotion that so many people will relate to. Coming, renting an apartment, going to work, traveling by rickshaw, all of these things. But the world view is very different. Like if there, so she may say a few odd things like, oh, are there seatbelts? But she's coming from her worldview where, oh my God, seatbelts mean safety. एंड दीक्षा में इतने झटके लगते हैं.
Take on privilege really well, but also I think as a character, I never made fun of Babe, even though she was saying really silly things. Like there's one scene where she's talking to a fridge and she's trying to get the fridge to answer back to her, and I remember everyone in the table was like, what is she doing? But I went with it. I completely, believed what she was doing, and I think that's the most important, not to judge her as a character and do everything with honesty. And as Colin said, she's a very positive girl, even though many people would have judged her and do judge her and are probably saying that she's a blonde or she doesn't know this, she doesn't know that. I think the best quality of hers is that she doesn't judge people back, and she keeps saying that kindness is cool, and she never changes as a person. Even once she transforms and all these things happen to her in life, she stays that good-hearted, nice person. So I would say don't judge a book by a cover in the show as well as in real life, and I think that's a lesson we can all take from Babe.
Super. Thank you.
Honestly, firstly, we've made fun of that line, honestly, ourselves. We've kind of owned up to it. And I said it so long back. I said it 5 years ago. I really struggle with answering this question now. Honestly, I'm done with that. But I think I'm just trying to keep my head down, work, and I hope people like my work. And there's no struggle. I'm doing fine.
Thank you so much.